Hi Leo, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you from the 3rd to the 10th of July. Just give me a minute, I'm just trying to organise your cards a bit. Okay, your additional guidance card is Yang, so activity, there's action called for this week by the looks of it, and 2 kings. Okay, you've got a bit of a paradox, but everything in life's a paradox. 2 kings are very, very sort of active principle as well. You have the Hanged Man, so there might be as a call to action, but also to surrender the action. And I guess you understand what I mean, that you do the actions, but you sort of hand over to divinity, whatever word you use. But there's definitely a need to move forward, Leo. The foundation is the King of Pentacles, beautiful, beautiful king. Nothing happens fast for the King of Pentacles. I think that's sometimes where our problems lie, that's including me, Leo, that we think something's not happening when it is happening. The Pentacles energies happen underground and then they sprout up. And interestingly enough, you've got the Judgment card. That's when something sprouts up. And we begin to see how the seeds we've sown begin to grow into something else, okay? So the trick, they might be asking you to be a bit patient, but the emphasis is on your security, practical matters, housing, stabilizing yourself. It's a king, so it's quite a mastery energy, which is really, really nice to see here. Yeah, I really like seeing you in that energy. Very regal, very stable. The top of the card is a 4 of discs, so security issue. You might feel the need to guard what you've worked for, or you could be protecting your heart. Not sure about being open with someone. It could be someone because you've got the Queen of Cups, or just a sort of as a need. Maybe you're a bit stressed, Leo. Your energy's so going on different matters as a need. For some reason, you're protecting your heart and you're protecting your intuition, or you're just needing to look after your resources. The cards have a real practical meaning and they have a really, really deep meaning, okay? So I'm always trying to work with both of them because both are relevant, yeah? But definitely a focus on the practical matters of your life. It's like you want to be well supported so you can grow from there. You start the week with the Queen of Cups, this beautiful water queen, male, female, remember? But it's about giving and receiving love or emotional support. She could be someone who's in your life or a part of you, Leo, that you've worked through some really difficult emotional issues and you've now got this beautiful golden gown. That is just a change process. That's what we're all going through every single minute of the day. But you've got this beautiful queen, and if it's you, absolutely love it for you, Leo. If it's someone else, then great. You've got this queen as someone who's in your life. Now, it's with the king. Now, what I'm seeing first is this perfect balance between mind and heart. Aquarius and, that Aquarius and Leo, that's balancing out the opposites. And working and balancing the mind and the heart is one of the trickiest and hardest journeys we'll ever make in life. To not be led too much by your emotions or too much by your logic. But for other people, some Leos could be feeling maybe quite emotionally cut off. That would make sense with this 4 of discs. There's I'm getting you quite guarded this week, Leo, for some reason. I think if you are, it's because your energy is going elsewhere. So don't judge yourself, okay? Energy will always go to where it's needed most. And if your energy needs to go to this king, it needs to go to the king. And it needs to go to sorting out the more stable parts of your life. That's what needs to happen. The rest will sort itself out. But really, I'm definitely getting you a bit more emotionally separate and guarded. You then go into the moon and the hanged man. So the hanged man, again, is letting go of control. With the moon card, it could be control of family matters, control of housing matters. The moon is our deep unconscious. Now, both these cards, I would say, are the most mysterious of the whole deck. Yeah? Both of them represent embracing the mystery of life, embracing the unknown. It's saying you're not in control, to let go, to trust, to keep yourself stable and grounded, and allow these cards to pass. Allow these energies just to be without fighting them, without resisting them. Just allow it to be. There might be some sense of being in the unknown for some Leos for a day or two, of not sure what's coming next. It's all going to be okay. Because right next to it is a judgment card with the world card. So, you know, these two together are just really, really clear. This is about emotional rebirth. This is what you need manifesting, because the people are giving thanks. They're coming out of a very stuck place and they're saying thank you because they've received what they needed. And it's with the world card, which is the ending and the completion of a cycle. Now, you don't get the world card unless you've worked really, really hard, Leo, on your personal development, on your inner work, and on the outer plane, okay? Because it's a sign of overcoming all the lessons before and ready to integrate them. And with it comes this sense of being reborn, of saying thank you for everything that you're receiving, although there's definitely a call to action. You end the week, and I pulled your additional guidance cards, 5 of Wands. So you go from this beautiful energy back to this feeling of being pushed and pulled. It's a minor. You're in charge of it. You're in charge of your state of mind, because it comes with a Tower. And I asked for more guidance on the Tower, and I got the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is seeing through the eyes of love. Okay? We're back to that combining your mind and your heart. Not getting led too much on your emotions, but not being led too much on logic. Seeing through love. This is a whole new emotional chapter for some. You don't have to get into this pushed and pulled energy. You can choose to see through the eyes of love. There could be some stresses. This could be anything like moving house, changing job, relocation. There could be some big things going on. And what it's saying is keep solid. See through the eyes of love, not through the eyes of fear or through the eyes of, struggle, one person against the other. Connect with your heart energy and allow this whole new emotional chapter that wants to begin in your life to begin, Leo. Only you. We're in charge. I'm not saying we all don't have crap days, but you're in charge of your energy, which means you're in charge of your thinking. You're emotions, your energy, that sort of thing. And you're in charge if you see through the eyes of the Five of Wands or the Ace of Cups. The choice is always yours. There's some huge stuff happening this week, guys. You know, a lot of really powerful majors. An ace, you know, there's a sense of new beginnings here, of maybe quite stressful, okay? I'm not saying there's not, because there's a sense of having to let go, there's a sense of having to trust. I'm definitely getting you a bit emotionally, not cut off, but your energy's going elsewhere. And I think where it's going is to something huge wants to complete itself, so a new beginning can take place, and that's the most important focus. And what I like about it, it's to do with this king. So it's to do with stability, security, personal mastery. So maybe there's been a sense of some Leos have had to relocate, and you're almost replanting yourself, and maybe that's a bit what the stress is about. And it could be a backwards and forwards motion, some waiting. But don't forget, the issue starts when this king appears. Because something's not happening right away does not mean to say it's not happening. It's just the growth's taking place underground, Leo, okay? I hope this get a very interesting week, huge week, and I wish you all the best, Leo. Bye.